let's move on to a topic that I talked about 2 or 3 live streams ago. The mystery billionaire. We still don't know exactly who the mystery billionaire is. We know that there's a billionaire in Meghan's future, and Meghan has been in talks, especially Meghan, because the WME, Meghan's current PR agency, doesn't do their magic up to spring of next year, spring 2024. The contract will end and she will have to move on and she will have nothing left. So this mystery billionaire is waiting until that happens so he can make Harry and Meghan an offer that they cannot refuse. When Archwell will be on the ground and it will be really cheap. But in that regard, we have this news about Angelina Jolie and the guy that she's dating, and of course Meghan. Thanks to Mystified on Twitter. I'm going to read this verbatim, but still, this is just a word of warning. This is unverified gossip, but you better take it with a grain of salt. But let's see if this sounds like Meghan, shall we? And this bird-dead man here. So the rumor is that Meghan Markle was having lunch with David Mayer, the Rothschild, the billionaire philanthropist who is dating Angelina Jolie. But apparently he was told the lunch was to include Harry. And as soon as he was made aware that Harry wasn't coming, he excused himself and left her there alone. Makes you wonder how Angelina might feel about having the grifter of the century trying to run a confidence scam on her new man. Angelina is stunning, and she's an actual humanitarian, philanthropist, and an incredibly talented actor. Not Meg really needs to adjust her self-awareness. And these kinds of stories that guarantee she'll never have any A-list friends. Just saying. Now, I know that some of you, a fraction of you, some percentage of you, don't really like Angelina Jolie either. But if you had to choose between Angelina and Meghan, I know who would you pick. So we're talking about the billionaire. We're talking about, that Meghan has this ability to impersonate people. And she already played into Angelina's field of being a philanthropist and an activist and taking pictures with kids in Africa and all that stuff. Meghan has dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's in that regard, but still, she is not it, because you know how it takes a bit more than just pretending, that just to taking pictures. And yes, this guy must be more than aware that he has to tread carefully with these 2 grifters, especially if it's just Meghan. If it's just Meghan, who appears for a meal, supposedly with Harry, and she comes alone. So I would love to know, what do you think about this? Oh my God, we are less than 1 minute left. Super chats. We're gonna take a couple minutes, shall we? I think we can take a couple minutes today. A bit more, right? I wanted to point out these words from Chad Asian Wife. Chad Asian Wife had some words, first quoting Prince William, and this is, in my opinion, on point. I meet loads of people, and I'm always doing that in the background because I know I'm going to come across some points where I'm going to be like, I don't have a tool for this particular moment. You're always trying to learn from other people that tricks or tips or skills that they've experienced that you use for yourself. That's probably the most wider bit of kit in the toolbox that I've got. That is amazing words. His Royal Highness Prince William, Prince of Wales, while speaking at Exploring Our Emotional Worlds Forum for World Mental Health Day. Those are just amazing words. I think that is, I should make a live stream only to talk about that quote. I mean, how the magic that you can meet a lot of people and you can always learn something from every people you meet. And your skill should be try to open your eyes, open your ears to their experience, so you can have that experience for yourself and at the same time use it for good. I think that is amazing. I had to share this for you. Thanks, Chad Asian wife. And she continues, this is how you become a better person. And I was talking about it the other day when I did the very long live, having the humility to acknowledge that you need to improve on, acknowledging that other people may know better than you and that they are more than capable of helping you and that you can learn a lot from others. In contrast, narcissists put themselves on a pedestal and above the rest, and that is why they are not teachable. A narcissist's smug ego leads to their downfall. The oracles are a cautionary tale. And that's why we see the oracles in these situations. And you see that, no, this is not it. They are all over the place. Harry is sleeping at the chicken coop. And well, this is what happens when the narcissists are running out of gas. The mouthpiece doesn't know how to defend them. And the vultures are just expecting them to crash and burn so they can pick up the pieces and buy them as a discount. Well, their mouthpiece is a discount, so you can see that it just fits. It just fits. Super chats today. Miranda writes, one of our trustee mods. Thanks, Miranda. Jesus, you're in top 4 today. Thanks for the laughs. Much love. Thank you, Miranda. Yeah, it's Meghan and Harry make my job easier. I have to tell you, Meghan and Harry, this is the only thing that only good thing that I see in them. They make my job of meme and joke making so much easier. So, cheers to that. XVY, Pierre character doing Shaka sign and has saying, cool, thank you for that super sticker. Yeah, Dusty's girl mentioning what says in the website. They're balancing their time between the United Kingdom and North America, continuing to honor their duty to the king, the Commonwealth, and their patronage. Oh my God. Then this is as Meghan Small said. In one way or another, even if you don't agree with some parts of her that King Charles himself is condoning this, but it's in the website. We cannot deny that. It's like endorsing their activities. It's something. No, we don't like it. I understand we don't like it, but that's it. Gia Atta, thanks Gia for that super sticker. We have someone else here. All right. Oh my God. Another super chat here that I missed. Dusty's girl, HG Tudor, brought up her head bobbing and hand waving during her NY speech. Can you analyze? Yeah, it was this one. I'm going to play it as I read. Where is he? Where are you, Meghan? Where is your hand waving? Right here. Put Meghan on mute. Meghan on mute. Yeah, this and this. It's like you can put any kind of music in there and you will realize, looking at her body language, how self-absorbed she is. Oh my God, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't care if you make any sense of it. That's GB News and the Daily Mail to try to make some sense of it. I would not do it. I value my mental health. I would not dedicate my mental energy to make sense of Meghan's rambling. But that is what that she got. And yes, it's always pointing to herself, trying to make that. I'm going to be honest with you. I see all these repetitive gestures, and in body language, to make sense of some gestures, you have to make sense of the words first. That's why I always tell you, and one of my best approaches to analyze body language is first looking at the video without sound, and conversely, listening to the sound without looking at the video. But I listen to that sound and I don't understand a single thing. So that is the problem. That is a big hurdle, because you don't know which ideas or words or concepts are important to the person because they just don't make sense. That is a big hurdle. You just realize that the person wants to, oh, I'm going to feel the atmosphere. I'm going to feel the air right now with my words. And I will I will try to make sure that people just buy it. Oh my God. Margie, thanks for the super chat, Margie. I think she wants to conquer New York in an attempt to copy Princess Diana. She's just such a creeper, always latching onto death and tragedy. And that voice, great live. Thank you, Margie. Appreciate you. Saying, oh my God, another super chat here. Oh my